This week, the war in the Middle East enters its fourth month, and you could see that we have a long way to go. Secretary of State Blinken is in the Middle East pushing for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas and to free the remaining 130-plus Israeli hostages, assuming that's the right number. What happens next, even if the deal is made? And the situation for the tiniest has gotten so bad in Palestine, there's nowhere to get help. The hospitals in Gaza can't do it. The region is overwhelmed. So little babies, kids, are being shipped as far away as Italy. On the deal and the next step, we have former NATO Supreme Allied Commander General Wesley Clark. Also joining us is the redoubtable journalist and documentarian and founder of the relief organization INARA, the International Network for Aid, Relief, and Assistance, INARA. If you care and you want to give, go there. Arwa Damon joins us. She just visited a hospital treating injured from Palestine. And I want to show some people some of the footage you collected for me, Arwa, so people can see for themselves what it's like to watch the situation with these kids. Can you play what you sent us, please?
You can already see just how severely dehydrated he is, and he has what is basically a condition in his intestines that requires this emergency surgery. He used to talk, but since the strike happened, he stopped talking as a very, very severe head injury. So his inability to speak is psychological. It's not medical, right? Yes. We see this among a lot of Gaza's children. Family bye? Family high five? Shukran!
Important work. Arwa shot a lot more stuff. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it out for her so you can get her first sense impression. Arwa, just quickly, tell the general and me, what was your biggest takeaway of what the near future holds in that situation?
Nothing that is very good, Chris. And I think what was quite striking beyond the medical injuries that these children have suffered is the mental health impact of it all. You saw that little boy there who lost his ability to speak. I also met a girl who was about 12 years old, and her mother was saying that she can't move. This girl is effectively largely paralyzed from the neck down, but there's nothing discernibly physically wrong with her. Nothing is coming up on the tests. And so it's quite likely that it's psychosomatic, meaning that she is trapped in the gut trauma reaction that is known as the freeze phase. And these kinds of, traumatic mental injuries are going to take years to recover from, plus all of the medical, injuries and wounds that these kids are having to cope with.
If you want to help, look up her organization, INARA, I-N-A-R-A. The money goes to doing exactly this work. And if you look, that kid may be in a hospital, but it's not like they're all hooked up and getting, a ton of treatment either. It's basically a bed. General, do you believe the deal on the table will be agreed to by both sides?
Well, first of all, Chris, that's just such a heartbreaking thing to see these poor kids in Gaza. It just tears me up to see it. I've got grandchildren. I know what this must be. And I've seen this elsewhere in the world too. I've seen it in Bosnia. I've seen the results in places like Angola. And you can imagine what's going on in Ukraine. It's just totally inhumane what war does to civilians, to the men and women in uniform, and especially to the children. So, yeah, we've got to do something about this. But I haven't seen the ceasefire deal. And I don't know what it really means. But here's the dilemma from the beginning. We should have done everything possible to have Gaza evacuated before the first fighting began. Now, I believe our government did go to the Egyptians and say, how about opening up the gates and take these Palestinians? And I think General Sisi, the president of Egypt, said, oh, no, we don't want any Palestinians here. And they had plenty of room. We could have set up a huge refugee city in Sinai, down the coast from Gaza. And we could have taken care of these people. And we could have handled Hamas and the hostages in doing so. could have also brought a large group into the Israeli desert. We just didn't really get our hands around it. And the United States is the world's greatest power. We should have done more. They said, well, Sisi wouldn't agree, but did we give him an offer of $10 billion, $100 billion? Did we get our European allies fully on board on this? Couldn't they foresee the tragedy that was going to occur? I certainly could.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.